everyone, this is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and today we're taking a look at the first member of the Transformers Combined Wars Combaticons wave of Deluxes, and that is going to be Blast Off. We're going to start off with the most controversial, or one of the most controversial of the Combaticons, and that is the newly molded, in a jet mold, well not even newly molded, I mean just a repaint of Slingshot, so Blast Off. So let's go ahead and take a look. Blast Off, comic. And it says here, most bots unlucky enough to find themselves in the sights of a Decepticon Blastoff don't have any idea what's about to hit them. His preferred method of attack from orbit, destroying targets with a pinpoint laser strike from high above the planet's surface. So you can see it also forms part of Bruticus, mainly the right arm, which you can't even see. So there. So let's go ahead and get this guy open and go from there. Okay, so here we have Blastoff out of the package and in jet mode. Yes, as we can see, he is now a jet. Real quick before we get further into the review, got the comic book, which is just a reprint of the same one that came with Slingshot, or Quickslinger, and I'm assuming it's the same one also came with Alpha Bravo. I'm not too sure about that, or Firefly. If anyone can let me know in the comments below, that'd be great. Just let me know once. If you see it again, don't worry about it. I'll see it the first time, so yep. Anyways, for the comic, pretty much the same as always. You got your gray model phase, you got your finished product art, and the sketches. I really wish they would have stuck with the no, I'll wait till I get to robot mode. But you got his bio here, so if you want to read that, you can. So, yeah, basically, I guess he got captured while he was away from his fellow Combaticons, and Onslaught required, once he came back, that he needs to choose a different mode so he's closer to the rest of the team. It's kind of a lazy attempt by Hasbro to justify that he's now a jet, but, it's not going to bother me too much. I mean, they're reinventing the character, they're continuing on a different story, so I can accept it as it is. I would have liked to see the shuttle, but, it's not bad. It's just the way they did it. You'll see in robot mode when we get there. But, anyways, very kind of chocolate or caramel brown jet with the gunmetal gray. It's actually more of like a charcoal black on the fin, along with the Decepticon logo. You got the purple paint apps here again with that gunmetal gray / charcoal. Got the nice kind of lavender look to it right here. Landing gear, purple down here, yellow and gray. So let's go ahead and bring in the mold he's repainted from, and that is Quickslinger. And there are a few paint differences. I mean, the stripes aren't exactly the same. You got this border around here now. You get the Decepticon symbol and just one stripe rather than the full set of stripes. So they did a little bit to keep it different, but we'll get more to that in robot mode. As far as accessories, same as all the other versions of this mold. You get the little cannons here, which they've called his X-ray cannons. Okay. And his ionic blaster, which is still a flamethrower. I mean, you've got the, the pilot light, starter right there, the fuel tank up here. And it's actually molded in this, wrong cannon. That's just X-ray cannon. But it's actually molded in this same color gray, just painted with the same black as the wings and the fin. So, transformation is exactly the same. So, if you want, you can check out the review I did for Quickslinger and for Firefly. So, let's go ahead and get him right into robot mode. Okay, so here we have Blast Off in robot mode, or as some people I've heard referring to him as Takeoff because he's a jet. He's still Blast Off. I mean, the character is still Blast Off. I don't care if he's not a shuttle or a jet. It's still Blast Off in character. But the one thing that irks me the most, and a lot of other fans, they kept the visor, which, is kind of a signature thing of his, but they just gave him Alpha Bravo's head. If they would have given him Firefly's head and retooled it or just repainted it, hell, even use Alpha Bravo's head for this mold, I think would have been a smarter move by Hasbro. I might even get a second Alpha Bravo or Vortex and just paint it brown and give it the purple visor. If, we could see a repro label down the road that just covers that up with a faceplate, or someone make a new head. Dr. Wu, get on it. But it doesn't look too bad, using this mold. Though here is where you get to see more of those paint apps coming through that are similar. Like you get yellow here, gold here, yellow here, gold here. I mean, it mirrors it. The Decepticon symbol is a little bit bigger than the Autobot logo. Then you get that kind of purplish, gray, black here on the chest. I do like how they went with the purple combiner port rather than the black. And this doesn't make sense either why they went, brown and purple on the same joint, or same, part of the leg, or on the leg for two different joints. They should have just left it purple or gray. Something like that. I don't know. Articulation is the same, except this time around the arms are a little bit tighter. They do swivel. Everything is pretty tight on him, so I am pretty happy about that. Give him a nice little pose there. There was one QC problem with this, and that's that the nose cone kept popping back up when it was in jet mode. Managed to get it to stay for the review, so thank God about that. But bringing in, Quickstinger again, kind of make them look a little bit different. I just folded his wings all the way back and left these kind of flared out. I know, it makes sense with him being an air robot, just to hide this since he is a shuttle character. But as far as his weapons, you've still got the ionic blaster or ion blaster, whatever you want to call it, and his cannons, which I'm not really going to give him when he's on my shelf. But you do have that. So, other than the obvious issues that he's not a shuttle, which doesn't bother me too much, and the fact that they gave him just Alpha Bravo's head, I actually do like this guy. I mean, I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for it, but, I want to have the full team, and even if they change up the character just a little bit as far as his body, it's not going to bother me too much. I remember commenting about this somewhere else just a couple days ago. I mean, as long as the character is still there, it's not going to bother me too much unless they do what Michael Bay did and just completely change everything about the character. But I'm rambling now, but anyways, I do like this version of Blastoff, despite what the problems are. And I might even get the Takara one so I can have a more accurate version of Blastoff. But I don't know, I'm happy with what I've got for right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of the Combiner Wars Blastoff. If you want to check out some pictures of this guy and check out other social media of mine, you can check the links down below. You'll see my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter page. Give those a like or a follow, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, the transformation for this guy is going to be hopefully a card right around here, or before, or down in the description below. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.